Have you completed this, boys? Have you completed this part? Just check your notebooks. All of you, just check your notebooks.
Ma'am, we haven't done this question.
No, we haven't done this.
Did we start with this numerical at least? Or Kirchhoff's rule? Have I started any of the numerical in Kirchhoff's rule?
No, you did one numerical before, but not this one.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, the one was.
Okay, fine, boys. Then in that case, copy down the numerical using Kirchhoff's rules.
Yes,
Determine the value of.
The last one we did was the previous one, the one which you showed before.
That is
Yeah,
I1.
this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I1 was somewhere around -3/4.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, this one only. 23 by 8, 17 by 8. Yeah, I1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now start writing this numerical using Kirchhoff's rule. Determine the value of unknown resistance R in the circuit so that no, sir, 1 second, ma'am. Using Kirchhoff's rule, determine the value of unknown resistance R in the circuit so that no current flows through 4 ohm resistance. Also find the potential difference between the points A and D. Boys, draw the circuit diagram. Draw the circuit diagram. Look here. The current flowing through 4 ohm resistance is 0, which means the same current will flow through the entire circuit. What happened? No problem. Others at home, are you able to follow? Boys?
Ma'am, I is given, right? The directions of I.
Boys, others at home, are you able to follow? Using Kirchhoff rule, determine the value of unknown resistance R in the circuit so that no current flows through 4 ohm resistance. Also find the potential difference between the points A and D. Draw the circuit diagram. 12B. Boys, what happened? Copy down the numerical. Johan, is it connected? It's not connected. Others, those who have completed, copy down the numerical. Draw the circuit diagram. Okay, fine. Kritya, Samuel, Dheeraj, Abhishek. Abhishek is here? Okay. No, it's okay. Kritya, Samuel, Dheeraj, Jonathan, Danish, Austin, Shamshul, Maheshwar. Switch on.
Yes.
Yeah, switch on your cameras, all of you. Those who are the name which whom I have mentioned. Just switch on your camera. I want to see your notebooks. Just let me see. Because here in class, some technical problems are arising, so children are just rectifying it. Meanwhile, switch on your cameras, boys. Dheeraj. Samuel.
Yes.
Dheeraj, Samuel, switch on your camera. Let the others copy down the numerical. I just want to check your work. Shamshul, Maheshwar, Austin. Wasting my time now. Fine. Anyways, we have to meet your parents. Let me talk to them. Fine, boys. Copy down the numerical using Kirchhoff's rule. Determine the value of unknown resistance R in the circuit so that no current flows through 4 ohm resistance. Also find the potential difference between the points A and D. So keep this in mind. There is no current flowing through the arm EB. So the same current will flow through the entire circuit. That's the reason I have put the current as I. Now we have to apply your Kirchhoff loop rule and find the resistance R. So let me take the first loop. Can you see the first loop? Should I work it out?
Ma'am, why is current same throughout the circuit?
No, because there is no branch. There is no current flowing along 4 ohm resistance, which means there is no branching of current along the arm EB.
Okay.
Okay, boys. I think so. Let me erase this part. Let me do this separately. Okay, keep this in mind and let us go for the current is same throughout the circuit because no current will be flowing. This is I. That's it. So here also I. Now let me take loop, boys. Let me take the loop A, B. This point is E. A, B, E, F, A. Draw the loop separately, boys. So you have 4 ohm resistor. So 6 volt, 4 ohms. This is 1 ohm, 1 ohm, 9 volt. So let me put the direction of the current. So I and I. So the current through the 4 ohm resistance is 0. So I can apply loop rule. So 9 volt battery, is that 9 volt battery sending the current in clockwise or anti-clockwise? Because 9 volt will send the current like this. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? Clockwise. So it is -9. Okay. Then I'll go for 6 ohm, sorry, 6 volt battery. Is that it's sending the current in clockwise or anti-clockwise? 6 volt. Anti-clockwise. So that voltage will be positive. Right? And now we'll go for the voltage across the resistor. How is current 1 ohm flowing through the circuit? In which direction is the current I flowing through the circuit? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Boys, in which direction does the current I is flowing in the circuit? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Clockwise. So that the voltage across 1 ohm resistor, what is the voltage? 1 into I is negative. The voltage across 1 ohm resistor is the resistance into the current. current is flowing in the clockwise direction. So the value of the voltage is negative. The next one, 1 ohm resistance. For the second 1 ohm resistance, how is the current flowing? Clockwise. So the voltage will be 1I. Right? Now, minus 3 must be equal to minus 2I. Correct, boys? So what is the value of I? I will be equal to 3 by 2 ampere. Is that correct? Is that fine, boys? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Which one?
Ma'am.
Let's boys, write down the value of the current.
Ma'am.
Now next, yes, what happened?
No, why is the current in 4 ohm resistor 0?
No, that's what is given, right? See, look at the question. So that no
okay,
current,
ma'am.
it's given, it's given.
Okay, ma'am.
At least by the next class, I have to start the EMF of the cells. Already we lost 10 minutes. So copy down the circuit, right? Next, I have to go for the next loop. Copy down the loop AB. Next, we have the question is find the value of the unknown resistance R. Now, you have found the current flowing through the circuit. Now, next, we'll go for the loop BCDEB. So those who have completed this part, which is being written on the board, can you do the next one? Can we go for the next loop BCDEB? You have to draw the loop separately. Keep that in mind. The current flowing through the resistance R is 0. Sorry, the current I will flow through the resistance. Can you draw the second loop? Those who have completed this part of the numerical, can you draw the second loop? The loop which I have highlighted in blue, boys, the loop which I have highlighted in blue, that is BCDEB. Same condition, there is no current flowing through 4 ohm resistance. So just
Ma'am, is the flow of current already given in the question, or you?
no, I have no. It is I am putting the value, so the flow of the current. You can put it in the anti-clockwise also, not an issue.
Okay, yes.
So it'll be the same in both cases.
A 4 ohm across 4 ohm resistance, it will be 0. Shall I draw the loop for the next one? Shall I erase this? What is being written? Okay, fine. Complete this one, boys. Boys, is that all of you are maintaining your notebooks? Because if I am calling you, each one of you are taking so much of time to come on camera. Now I'll have to speak to your parents to have a check on your notebooks. Shall I erase this part, boys? What is being written? Shall I erase this part? Okay. Okay, next we'll go for the next loop. I'm going for the loop, which is the loop. It is BCDEB, the one which I have highlighted in blue. So you have 4 ohm resistance, then 6, then you have 3, then the resistor R, so 3 volt, 6 volt, 4 ohms. The same current I is flowing. This is I. Okay. Now let us see. Is your 6 volt battery sending the current in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction, boys? Is that the 6 volt battery? Is that is it sending the current in clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
So its voltage will be negative. What about 3 volt battery? Is it sending the current in clockwise or anti-clockwise? Anti-clockwise. So it is plus 3. Correct? Okay. Now there are two resistors. Now look at the resistor R. Is the current flowing through the resistor R is I. Now is I
What's 3
flowing?
volts turning again anti-clockwise? Can you just tell it?
Okay. One second. Now see 6-volt battery will send the current from its positive terminal to the negative terminal. The current through 6-volt will be sending, so the current will flow like this from its positive terminal to negative terminal throughout the loop. So the direction is clockwise. Look
Yes.
at the look at the 3-volt battery cell or 3-volt battery from positive to negative. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? Anti-clockwise.
Oh yeah, okay, ma'am.
Whenever the current is anti-clockwise, take it as positive. Now look at
Clockwise is negative and anti-clockwise is
yes,
positive.
correct. So you have a resistor R. I is the current flowing through the resistor R. So what is the potential difference across R? I into R. Now you check whether this current is flowing clockwise or anti-clockwise in the entire circuit. How is I flowing? Clockwise. So it will be negative. Is that clear, boys? Okay. Next, you have one more resistor. I have to find the potential difference across this resistor. What is the condition given? No current is flowing through the resistor, 4 ohms. So what will be its voltage? Current is, there is no current flowing through it. So potential difference will be 0. Are you clear? What is this, boys? Minus I into R is the potential difference across R. Correct? This will be your potential difference across R. This part is the potential difference across R. Now what is this? This is the potential difference across?
Ma'am, so is the potential difference 3?
Yeah. So what is this? This is the potential difference across 4 ohms. Now what is your value? Minus 3 is equal to minus I into R. So, okay, 3 is equal to, what is the value of I? 2, correct? So what is the value of R now? Is it not 2 ohms? Is it not 2 ohms?
It is.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you completed? Complete this, boys.
So therefore the potential difference is 3.
Okay, potential difference is 3. Correct. We'll see that. At this point, I think since I have highlighted, you can't see this. I'm just putting it as C. Boys, my I into R is the potential difference across R. 0 is the potential difference across 4 ohm resistance. Correct? Is that fine, boys? Okay, next. Let us find the potential difference between the points A and D. Shall I erase this, or you need more time to complete the work? Boys, shall I erase what is being written? Shall I go for the new one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now the question is potential difference between the points. Look at the potential difference between the points A and D. So the E and D will be at the same potential. Do you understand why E and D are at the same potential? Because there is no resistor across it, boys. The point E and the point D will be at the same potential. Is that clear? Just write. Point E and D are at the same potential. Are at the same potential. Therefore, the potential difference between the points VAD must be equal to the potential difference between the points VAE. Should I write what is VAD? Okay. So what is VAD? Potential difference between points A and D. Now what is VAE? Potential difference between points A and E. Is that correct? Okay. Now we'll go for, I'll just simply redraw the circuit.
How the potential at the same end?
Because look at this part. Boys, 1 second, let me highlight with red. Look at this point. Is there any resistance over
No,
there?
ma'am.
So that's the reason at both the points the potential will be the same. Now let me mark this point. Can you check this in your circuit diagram? AFE, which one I'm looking for, highlight to, I'll go for. I'm just taking this part, boys. This is 1 ohm. The other one is also 1 ohm. What is the current flowing through the circuit? It's I over here, I over here. So what is the potential difference between these 2 points? What is VAE? VAE will be equal to VAF, correct? Plus VFE. Yes or no, boys? The total potential difference between these 2 points. Boys, the total potential difference between these 2 points, right? VAE will be equal to the potential difference across VAF plus the potential difference across VFE. Okay. So what is VAF? What is VAF now? So it is the current I into 1 ampere, 1 into I plus for the next one, 1 into I. Is that fine? Is that fine, boys? Do you understand what is being done? 12B.
Ma'am, why is it not negative?
Okay, you can put it as negative, no issues. You can put it as
Okay,
negative.
ma'am.
No issues. But we are not applying this is not a loop, right? That's the reason I'm not using a negative sign. It's
Okay,
just
ma'am.
a part of the circuit. So it will become 2 times I. Now substitute the value of I. It's 2 times I, correct? Yeah. It is 2 times I. What is the value of I? 3. What is the value of I? 3 by 2. So then what is the value of VAE? Is it 3 volt? Is that 3 volt, boys? 12
Yes.
please
Yes,
do
ma'am.
answer. Okay, fine. Yes or no, please do answer. Okay. Fine. What I'll do is, others please do copy for a moment. I'll switch over for the next circuit so that others can use. Others can draw the circuit, or you want to? Can someone put this in the chat box, boys? Can someone put this in the chat box? Can someone put this in the chat box so that I can go for the next one? Shall I move for the next numerical?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next one.
Ma'am, if there were any batteries in that path, then would that affect the potential difference?
Battery doesn't make a difference, boys. It's only the resistor which makes a difference. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Copy down this. Calculate the value of the resistance R in the circuit so that the current in the circuit is 0.2 ampere. So what should be the potential difference between the points A and B? So many questions. Now look at this. How are 5 and 5 ohms are connected? Just let me know how 5 ohms and 5 ohms are connected. They are in series. Okay. those two are, the combination of 5 and 5 are connected in parallel with 30 and 15. Yes. Are you clear? First, we'll solve this. We need to solve this entire circuit. Boys, we need to solve this entire circuit, which I have encircled. Now, 5 and 5 ohms are connected in series. So, shall I mark this as 1 second? Let this be equal to R1. Now, this be equal to R2. So, this 30 ohms, let it be equal to R3. 15 ohms, let it be equal to R4. R1 and R2 are connected in series. Okay. So then what is R12? What will be R12? R1 plus, yes, R1 plus R2. So that becomes 5 plus 5, which is equal to 10 ohms. Okay. Right now look at the circuit which I have encircled. Now you have a 15 ohm resistor, then a 30 ohm resistor, and then you have, I can draw one more. Right. So this is R1, 2. The other one is R3. The third one is R4. Now, how are these connected? How are these connected? Parallel. Now, why parallel? Well, you should know why parallel. Now, look at one end of R1. Sorry, one end of R12, one end of R3, one end of R4 are directly connected over this point. Boys, I have marked a red joint. At this red joint, one end of R12, one end of R3, and one end of R4 are directly connected. Okay. Now let us go for the second joint. Look at the second joint, which I am marking with blue. The other end of R12, other end of R3, the other end of R4 are directly connected at this blue junction. So such connections, we call them as a parallel connection. Is that fine? So now what will be the total resistance? So let the total resistance be, I'll put this as 1 by R total. So what is 1 by R total? 1 by R12 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4. What is the value?
Ma'am, all of them are cut in parallel, right?
Yes, but all of them in that sense, R12. It's not R1 and R2. R12, R3, and R4 are connected in parallel. Can you complete this voice? 1 second. What is the value? What is that? What is the value? What is that you are getting? Yes. 5 ohm, correct. Is that all of you? Are you getting 5 ohms? Are you getting 5 ohms? Should I work this out? Is that 1 by R total is 5 ohms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 1 by R total is 5 ohms. Now we'll redraw the circuit now. How will your circuit look like now? This is 6 volt. Then instead of this 15 ohms, I will get R total. First redraw this circuit once again. Then I have to get 10 ohm, right? Then 2 volt. Then a resistor. R. Now this is 10 ohms, 2 volt. This is 6 volt. Now the question is, you have to find the value of R. The value of the current is given as the current which is flowing as I. It's given as 0.62 ampere. This value is given. So 0.2 ampere. This value is given. Check. The value is given. Now, can you use your Kirchhoff loop rule? How is 2 volt battery sending the current? Okay, loop rule, I'll apply. Okay, 2 volt battery is sending the current in the anti-clockwise direction, Johan. So 2 is positive. How is 6 volt sending the current in the circuit? How is 6 volt sending the current in the circuit? Clockwise. So -6. Is that correct? Okay, fine. Then what is the voltage across 10 ohm resistance? The current I, is the current I flowing clockwise or anti-clockwise? I is clockwise, so negative, -10. Then the current flowing through R total is I, which is also clockwise. So minus R total into I. What is the current which is flowing through R? The same current I, but it is in clockwise direction. So minus, okay, R into I. The value of I you have already calculated. No, I is given. So the R total you have calculated, boys. You have already calculated the value of R total. I is already given. Boys, can you complete this? Can you complete this? Would you have this period? Check, ma'am. Boys, can you complete this game and again? Ma'am has come, I'm leaving, boys. Just
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
boys, you all can leave. Thank you.